Welcome back to Factorio Hyperbase Revisited, episode number 6. Okay, so I am back in the middle of the, well, it says electric engines, but let's change that. It's not electric engines. This one is the flying robot frames, and I may even write that next to it so it's easier to see. Yeah. Flying robot frames, part of Yellow Science. Now, I have made track so that this is the incoming plastics line. I've added it into where the sulfuric acid and the lube trains, the track they use. It should be okay, so it comes in here, wraps around here. Maybe I should just have this one cut off early down here. That might make a bit of sense. Oh look, we've got a row of cars here. Yeah, we probably need to remove them. I also have some stone up here. I wonder if I could possibly harvest that stone. I just need this kind of setup to do it, so I could potentially use that for rail. And maybe have the train also use this. That is an intriguing possibility. It's a very long trip, unfortunately, which is what I don't like about it, because that wastes a lot of UPS. Then we get to where do we do the iron processing. I'd kind of like to do it here, but I already have a train here, so that's not as convenient as I would ideally like. I have multiple trains actually. This is where the steel train and the iron train fill up. I sent the steel train away because it's at the moment it's sharing this lane, and what I want to do is change all of these basically to stack filter inserters. These ones are going to be steel so that there's dedicated chests for each of the products that can come in on this line. So I guess what I need to do is get rid of these stack inserters. I don't quite know what I'm going to do about this train yet, but this train needs to have its cargo changed. I'm tempted to put passive provider chests here, but let's hold off until we're actually ready to get our final solution here. So this one will be batteries. And now that they've changed the symbols so many times, I'm not even 100% sure I recognize the battery. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Okay, what I want to do is copy that. Oh. Okay. It's the one with the train. We do not want rail, because that wrecks everything. I guess if I did it over 2 segments, it would probably balance out. but I didn't, so it didn't. So here we are. Let us leap on. Oh, this could be slightly awkward. No, good. Alright, let me swap my armors around. And get on board the plane. And whoops. That should sort that lot out. So this I think is called PS Steel U. Probably for purple science, but of course it's not actually for purple science. It's actually for yellow science. So PS Steel U for unload. Let's see if we can get our battery train to it. And yes, this is unfortunately a very, very long path. Here we are. Right, we're not going there. We are instead going to PS Steel Unload, I think. I'm damned if I can even remember now. We're trying to get to here, right? And I can't see its name, unfortunately. PS Steel in, well, capital S, little, the rest of it. That one. I think we're running on rocket fuel. I don't have a nuclear industry at all. That's just, I'm not using nuclear power. That's why we have the recursive blueprints. So they are building our power facility, so why use nuclear? It might be good to nuke some things that we don't need at the end, but that's not the situation currently. What? Oh, I didn't give it a... I didn't give it a weight condition, so it's just gone straight through. That's pretty dumb, right? Well, at least it can travel around successfully, but let's see if I can give it a weight condition this time. Weight condition, empty cargo. So what should happen now is it will return and then it will take off again. I guess I should check if I've overbuilt batteries or underbuilt batteries. I suspect, if anything, I've overbuilt them. Right, we're taking off again. Now this time, second time's a charm, right? Hopefully this time we get the result we're after. I don't know how fast the jet actually is. Perhaps it says, but it says what your current speed is. I don't know if it has a max speed there somewhere. Now this is better. I'm not actually sure how it realized that we needed those batteries. What have you got in there? You've got batteries, okay. Cool. But you have a bunch of stuff that is not what we wanted. Now this is where it gets tricky. The engine needs certain things, which we do have in the request. You need batteries. How many batteries are we ordering? 22 apparently. Okay. Batteries 22. Electric engines 11. That should be fine, right? No. Green circuits, you don't need green circuits. Green circuits 33. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? You can't unload anywhere. Okay, where else do we have these guys? We have them right here, same sort of thing. Batteries 22. Electric engines 22, was it? It was 11. Green circuit 33. And this one. Oh, you are all over the show. You don't know what you're doing. Other than trying to steal these things. And you need to be one of those. And I'm probably going to have to go through the whole build to make sure it all makes sense in this way. Oh, we already had that. Okay. Now, I might have to make these into buffer chests. I think if you're wondering why I've done this, if you have buffer chests, it forces the unload or the demand on these to be even, because I think it prioritizes buffer chests, so I think that's why I did that. And I may need to do that with some of the others. But I think I need to make... Can I make 20 buffer chests? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. And then I need to change all of these to say request from buffer chests, and that's not what we need you to do. That is okay. So those ones at least will take from the buffer chests. I probably need to do that here as well. What about over at this end? You don't actually have enough, do you? Oh yeah. What are you missing? Green circuits. An electric, well, sorry, not electric, normal engines. Normal engines, lube, and green circuits. Okay, you should be fine. Okay, there we go. So, it looks like the battery train has departed. Now, how am I going to let the steel train in? On what basis? I basically need there to be room to unload it. For some reason, this one's not getting the steel picked up quite as much as the others, which also seems to be the case here, actually. Yeah. There are some uneven steel unloads. So, what I can do is maybe... I don't have any long... I need some long poles. I'm going to go back and get some long poles. I need at least... I should always have 50 long poles. Those are substations. I need the long poles. 50. Thank you. Yeah. I'm going to run back to the main base. I might even get some buffer chests. I probably don't need my order on these things anymore. Okay. Let's go. I think it's about here. Yes, it is. Okay. Loading me up with stuff. Good, we had the buffer chests. Good, we have big electric poles. Time to go. Where are we exactly? Okay, I've got a good idea now. So yes, what I wanted to do was find this one that hasn't unloaded evenly. Actually, I want to put a buffer chest in the middle of all the steel anyway. Because that will just force, well, at least it's my understanding, this will force a more even unload. I'm not ordering anything, I just have the buffer chests there. Now, I don't want steel to try and come here. These can each take 4,800 steel, but the wagon has 4,000 steel. So 9, 6, 10, 4. This has to be less than 10,400, or I don't want a wagon coming. Oh, come on. Good God. Is this the battery train? Probably is. Oh, this is going to be so painful coming back. I'll pause until I get back here. Where? Oh. Where was I? I don't even know. Yeah. I will pause and see you soon. Alright, I got my bits. Oh, I'm missing a pistol. I don't actually need you, pistol. You can just evaporate. I hitched a ride on the battery train and then sent it back. So, yeah, what I want to do is basically have a combinator. Oh, we've got no room. Well, I don't need batteries on me. Where's my combinator? I just got rid of those things, right? Logistics. What are we... We're not ordering anything. I don't see any reason to be carrying electric engines. Now, there it is. So, I want a combinator connected with wire. Basically just to say that steel has to be less than 10k. Steel less than 10,000. And then we will output a green signal. Maybe if it's greater than 10k, we output a red signal. Maybe that will make more sense. Right, let's see if this works. We need a bit more green wire. Is this the one? Yes, it is. And what I want is a signal here that takes this wire and we can only mode of operation, close signal, closed condition is red is greater than 0. So it's closed. Then I can close that up. So hopefully that means this one is coming through. Now, I probably... Maybe I shouldn't have used red. I should probably do something very similar for the battery train as well. So I don't want it to keep turning up, really. we can fit 9.6 in each one of these. And we need 9.6 room, so it's basically twice. So let's go 20,000, say. Another decider combinator. We're going to need a little bit more wire. Now yours will be if batteries are greater than 20,000 set, and we'll have to use something else, purple say, and I'll run back over here. This is bad. All right. If this is a closed signal, purple greater than 0, so that one's closed. Okay, steel, your closed signal actually has to be way up here. So let's get a little bit more wire. Closed signal when red is greater than 0, so that's closed. Do I have enough room for a 20 train up here? It's quite possible that the answer is no. That doesn't seem very long. On the other hand, this one does. Let's assume the worst and move our wire condition all the way up there. I don't think I'm really creating myself that much of a problem with this much of a signal. In terms of UPS. Closed signal when purple is greater than 0. There we go. Okay, is steel going to get out of there? See, this is one of the ones that it's a problem. This is why we weren't allowing steel in here. 2.8, what have we got there? 2.3, so that's not as bad. What have we got up here? 3.3, so that actually, and 4, those two are actually worse. Huh. Right, the other thing I need to do then, to make this workable, is we have to temporarily... Oh, you haven't actually... yes, you have. I need to empty this thing. I don't... oh, yeah, I might have enough of those. This... that's in the way, so this one I might have to empty manually. We'll put a passive provider at the end of each. Whoops, at the end of each of these. And we will tell it to pick up electric engines. Okay, why wouldn't you be doing that right now? Yeah, go. Unload, please. That's very confusing. That's not a... Oh, the train's not... yeah, the train is not at the station, apparently. So what we need to do is tell it the train's at the station. By changing this to empty cargo and making that and, so that's actually impossible. Send it there, get rid of that. Is that working? Yes. That's working everywhere except right here. Can I go to logistics, get electric engines, and set it to 0 and turn this on? And then grab electric engines and again and again and again and again and again. And out of there. And that should... that should enable this to load up properly. Let's see. Oh, good. And the train does fit entirely within this area. So that's great. I need more radars. I'm not quite sure what you're reading. It might be reading whether the green circuits are turned on or not, something like that. Let me have a look. Green circuits is less than 100k, that's when it gets enabled. Okay, fair enough. I guess we could have done something. No, we couldn't because we need it to actually do its thing. So at this point, we should be observing why you're not doing anything because this is full. Okay. Right. No, you've got to stop. Enable, disable on the basis of electric engines being less than 100. At least you're working now. Where else do we have an issue? Nope, you are working. Up here. You are not working because that's around the wrong way. That's better. Okay. I probably had some brainwave of an idea as to why it was perfectly reasonable for these things to be completely uncapped. As you can see, that may not necessarily follow. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's have a look at the bottom side now. Same. Different sort of engine this time. Okay. The standard engine's less than, say, 100. You are missing electric engines. Why? You have 12 electric engines. Oh, you've got 5 of those. Oh, okay. There's a interesting conundrum in this box. Okay. Engines less than 100. And we'll have to remove some. Yeah, the same sort of deal here. Engines less than 100. And here, no doubt as well. Yep. Engines less than 100. And that seems to be that row. So this row, you're going, you guys are not. Probably for that reason. You guys are going, you guys are going, you guys are going. So, on the basis of that, we should now have the 19... actually, we don't need that. I need production over the last minute of these things. Why is it only 1.6k per minute? Does that match up to the amount that we are expecting 1.9? No, it does not. Why not? There's no good reason why it shouldn't. That says it should make 1907. Why are you not making the required amount? What's happening here? You're not running. Oh. You are not running either. Because I must have missed you. Not you. It's okay. You're running. You're running. You're not. That's 2 machines that weren't running that are now. I must have missed some up here after all. You are running. You 2 are running. Okay. There you go. That's what I'm expecting. 1.9. Right. So it's because we had a couple of machines that weren't running, but there you go. We now do have them running. So I think I should probably be clocking a lot of these machines, so that this only, see how that picks up 1 and that's picking up 1. We don't actually want it delivering 1 in here. We want it delivering at least the amount that it takes a whole bot to move. Not that, like, what's the active bots here? I've got 900. I probably don't need that, but I can probably do with less than the 140, 30 or so that are constantly active. How are you going? 2.5. Yeah, you're a while away from getting empty. As are these things, actually. 400. Some of them have quite a lot of the electric engines in them, so we kind of have to wait for all of that to go. But we should be able to tell this thing. Oh. Is it saying it has a full cargo inventory? Okay, that's 2,000. It can't load any more at the moment until this is emptied. That is slightly problematic. This one hasn't even unloaded any. Or if it has, it must have... Yeah. Hopefully this keeps going until we've actually cleared this train naturally of all of the electric engines. I was going to set up the train so that it would move to here. No. Here automatically, but I'm guessing now that I don't actually want to do that. So I have 2 choices. I can try and do rail. Rail needs stone, steel, and iron sticks. So I could try to get stone out of here. It's very... It's kind of tight, though. It's kind of tight. I mean, it could just go onto this track. That would maybe work. I really don't have very many. I don't want to uncover a whole heap more of the map. You can see how I must have turned stone down. There's a decent stone way, 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 way up. Oh, good grief. This thing is just about finished. How is my power? 32.5 gigawatt. We're actually using our charge. It is possible that I need more than I have here. I need to make another rung. Where else is there some stone? That's tiny. That would just... 93 million, that's absolutely nothing. 41 million is absolutely nothing. I have this one over here, but it's hard to tap it any harder. Because there's only really In fact, I already have to have this train sort of shunt through twice to pick up everything, and it needs a radar. I don't want to randomly just open up the map looking for some more stone and or oil due to our changed formulas that kind of make it important. Okay, there's a few. I'll tell you what, instead of running around after that for the moment. Oh look, we've just got some green circuits come through. Where did I put? There it is. It's the other end of here. I might do what I have to do to try and refuel. Because I don't have... well, this plane actually has enough fuel to refuel one train. No, it doesn't. Not even close. Okay, so what I think I'm doing, if I remember correctly, is I fly over to where I do oil. Which is back this way, I think. Up here somewhere, maybe. That's the rockets, which we're going to have to fix oil as well. I fly up here. This is really knackered in terms of being a solution. It's basically just not a solution. Maybe I even go to the next one for some reason. I'm not sure what that reason would be, but here I am at the next one. I mean, these oil, they don't even work anymore, do they? Because it needs to get, they all need to be turned to the side, and they need to pick up extra light oil for this whole thing to work, which is just ludicrous and terrible. I really don't get that decision to change the rocket fuel in this way. What, does a solid fuel need watering down or something to work properly? What I should do then is all of these should be moved over slightly if it works. Well, these are probably in the way, so I'm probably going to have to move those. Does this work? Yes, apparently. Copy. I don't want to copy the... I don't want to copy that. Oh. So we're actually supplying in both directions. Oops. Do I just throw that away? Probably. So we need to go through to there. We also need to return one of these guys to here. Okay. I'm going to put you there for the moment. And hopefully I can finish this off fairly easily. I may have put that in the... Yes, I did. In the wrong place. This is probably also in the wrong place. This should have the impact of actually enabling some launches to start again. Not at a great rate, because this is only a small part of the total rocket fuel needed for all of our silos, our 9 silos. But always good to start somewhere. Oh. I must be getting most of the way through this, yeah. So, oops. Where are we? Here, okay. It looks like we may have actually been missing a train, but okay, never mind. Alright, that should enable this train to completely fill up at this point. let me go down to here. So basically, the general idea is to empty my inventory of everything. Make sure that's off so I don't pick up stuff. Hang on. I probably have the wrong legs on. Which one? That one has legs. Okay. What it's worth, I can take that. So I'm not exactly sure where you guys are getting your rocket fuel from. But what I might do is, if I go down here, this one probably filled up first. Oh wow, it's filling up so fast I don't really need to worry about it. Alright, that is, or should be enough fuel. So if I jump on board, this is up to 7 now. So yeah, I was starting to put B copper 7. Okay, B copper 7. I was starting to put fuel, actual supplied fuel to all these trains down when I finished up last, but obviously we haven't quite covered them all. Okay, where is this train then? I don't know where I am relative to this. I know there's one here. I'm near the wrong thing, aren't I? How would I come over this way a bit? There's no train there. B copper 2. Where's B copper 7? I have no idea. Must be down a lot more. There, B copper 7, yeah. That oil is a very long way up. This is probably getting slightly tedious. I'll just refuel one of these trains and then call it quits, I think. Hopefully I'll get to refuel one of these trains. Aha. Let's just put it to manual. But yes, a strategy to completing the strategy of refilling all these trains is probably a good idea, right? So that wasn't B copper 7, that's a different one. Okay, that's just straight down though. Let's turn it off so it doesn't take off as soon as I start filling it up. I think sort of about 60 or 70% of my trains do actually have proper fuel, but they're not on the same network, so deliberately, but that certainly makes some of these logistics harder. Where's the next one? Up there. Okay, I am here and I need to go up, right? Where is it? Stone. Here we go. This one's a little easier because I can probably just stand still. Oh, I guess the last one missed out slightly. And I'm out of stuff at this point. Oh, this is bad. I need to deal with that one. But I'll deal with these other ones off camera, and thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.